All right. Well, this evening has been unbelievable so far. We've met incredible people, and this morning we had the opportunity to meet Brian Hutchinson from Hutch Foundation, and he shared a story with us that is so incredible. We want to hear firsthand from you. Tell our audience your story.
Okay. Well, basically, June 12th, 2010, I was playing in a highly competitive softball game. I've enjoyed sports my entire life. It's been my biggest passion. Was captain of 2 sports teams in high school, played semi-pro baseball, got offered to play professionally in Europe. I really have always enjoyed it since the time I was 4. I was playing shortstop this day in a tournament, and a foul ball was hit, and I ran full speed backwards to try and get it. My left fielder was running full speed in to try and get it. I lunged for it, I caught it, but collided with him because he didn't see me. And it flung me backwards, and sadly on this day there was a cement curb in the field. The back of my head smashed open on the edge of it. I suffered multiple skull fractures, traumatic brain injury, ear fracture, jaw fracture, wrist fracture, rib fracture, liquid in lungs, optical 6 nerve paralyzed. The list is long. First thing I can remember is after that I got airlifted to the hospitals. They did 2 brain surgeries. They kept me there for a couple weeks. I went to 2 different hospitals. I don't remember any of that time. First thing I can remember is waking up at my grandparents' house, and I couldn't do anything. Couldn't walk correctly, couldn't talk correctly, and it was in the worst pain you can imagine.
Now, I understand you also you got to a point where I think you mentioned this morning you didn't even want to live. You said, like, you reached that level of despair, but then you regained hope again. Like, how did that happen? What did it take? And your story from there is also incredible.
Well, it started. I went downhill from the time that first memory till. Time's iffy, but it's about a month or so I just sat there and suffered. And then that made me in turn kind of want to accept that I was dying. I didn't want to live anymore. It was that bad. And I had no hope and didn't know why I was this way, didn't know how everything could not work and everything could be so bad. Luckily for me, when I hit that rock bottom, it was kind of a point where instead of just deciding to end things, which I thought they already were, I tried to do something. I actually got up, tried to just go take a shower, tried to go brush my teeth, tried to go feed myself. And I failed, but in doing that, I felt better. I felt better than just sitting there and suffering. And that started the process to the point where I regained hope. It didn't start right away, but I felt like once I started to figure out a plan and started to figure out my own recovery, the next 8 months by myself, I figured out how to get myself from the point of not being able to do anything till at least having my base functions back. And it was a lot of work, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Right now, I still deal with a lot, but I'm a lone statistic when it comes to my list of injuries and turning out the way I have.
So the Hutch Foundation, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, basically, when I got to the point of kind of the state I'm in now, which is able to present myself pretty normal, I was lost. My old goals were to go play college baseball, to go back to school, to get a degree and do some stuff, and I can't do any of that anymore. My passion for sports is done because it's gone. I can never play anything, and I didn't know what to do, so I started helping other charities. I started trying to give back because I found that I was so able to click so easily with traumatic brain injury patients. They would look at me, see where I was at, and then automatically look up to me. They would automatically want that, and then I was able to relate to what they were going through, and the combination was just easy. I was able to do stuff that professionals that have been doing this 25 years couldn't do. It made me feel amazing. The passion I have for this it's indescribable. So in turn, I attended a charity event held by the Los Angeles Kings and Luc Robitaille's foundation. And because it was deep, it was close to my heart because I care about sports and I care about, I wanted to be a professional athlete and do that stuff. All these people, once they heard my story, halfway through the event, just jumped on board. And these are all professionals. These are all high-end business people. And to know that I could help the patients and then I could also get these people to jump on board who are all so successful and so happy with where they're at. I left there that day saying I wanted to do the same thing they were doing. And it started this, and I'm fortunate that I have some of my best friends in life that have dedicated their entire life to my foundation. They've jumped on board full speed, and I have some great people that I've met throughout the charities, and everyone's I'm appreciative of every second of it. I mean, it's awesome.
Well, I think we're going to hear lots of great things from you, and we look forward to looking for you in the future.